The structure of atmosphere is normally composed of 79% of N2, 20% of oxygen, 1% of carbon dioxide, water vapors, and traces amounts of several other gases such as neon, helium, methane, krypton, hydrogen, and neon. The innermost layer of troposphere extends 17 km above sea level at the equator and about 8 km over the pole. The troposphere is the layer where we found the gases for our survival. It contains 70% of the mass of the Earth's air. Temperature declines with altitude in the troposphere. At the top of the troposphere, temperature abruptly begin to rise. The boundary where these temperature reversal occurs is called the troposphere. The tropopause marks the end of the troposphere. The tropopause is the point that where the troposphere is going to end, and the beginning of the stratosphere, the second layer of the atmosphere. The stratosphere extends from 17 to 48 km above the Earth's surface. In the mesosphere, the temperature decreases with altitude, falling up to minus 110 degrees centigrade at the top. Above this is a layer where ionization of the gases is a major phenomena, thus increasing the temperature. This layer is called the thermosphere. Type of source of air pollution. Students, see that we are going to study about the types of source of air pollutions. Source, which we can say that pollutants, they are the major source which create air pollution. What is the air pollution? Air pollution occurs due to the presence of undesirable solid or gaseous particles in the air in quantity that are harmful to human health and the environment. So we are going to say that what is the air pollution. The air pollution is the main phenomena that we can explain. When we are sucking the air for our survival, the desired air content is in the air. When these contents goes to decrease, or the hazardous contents go to increase in the air, and the balance of the healthy air we destroyed by the pollutants, then we called that the air got polluted, and this event is called air pollution. Air may get polluted by natural causes such as volcanoes. Volcano means that volcanoes are activated all the time, which release ashes, dust, sulfur or other gases, or by forest fires that are occasionally naturally caused by lightning. Pollutants that are emitted directly from identifiable sources are produced both by natural events, for example dust storms and volcanic eruptions, and human activities. Emission from vehicles. In early age or in emission of vehicles, they are called primary pollutants. These are 5 primary pollutants that go together contribute about 90% of the global air pollution. These are carbon dioxide or carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, sulfur oxide, volatile organic compounds, mostly hydrocarbons, suspended particulate matter. Here we are going to see the term, meaning and examples. Aerosol, general term for particles suspended in air. Example is sprayers from pressurized cans. Mist, aerosol consisting of liquid droplets, sulfur acid mix. These are the type of air pollution which go to environment and create the air pollute. Dust, aerosol consisting of solid particles that are blown into the air or by produced from larger particles by grinding them or down. Dust storms, smokes, fumes, plumes, fog, smog. These are the types of hazardous materials which create the pollution or air pollution. The atmosphere normally disperses pollutants by mixing them in very large volume of air that covers the earth. This dilutes the pollutants to acceptable level. The rate of dispersion, however, varies in relation to the following aspects. So here is a diagram. By this diagram we can easily understand that what the process is going on for air pollution. See, cold air come into the surface of earth, and the air which losing heat by radiation goes to near atmosphere. When the temperature is low, the upper air pollutants suspended into the cold air and create the fog. This event we can see in the winter season, where the temperature is very low and air is very moist. In next video we go to discuss effect of air pollution for living organisms. So students, thank you for watching this video.